you can see the intent of the tag. Now our gap scheme touch plays, our rounds, this is where it gets fun, right? So building it basically off of our gap scheme principle. But now you're saying, well, how do you incorporate, your receivers? Maybe you have some talented receivers. You say, well, coach, I'm not a downhill type team. Well, you can be and still incorporate them. How? By having touch plays, having a rounds, reverses, little creative things. Okay, now the rules don't change for the offensive line. But now look at our rounds statistics, right? 17 plays, we were 76% efficient. Obviously, the TFL no gains kind of at 11%. But look at that huge number of explosive plays, right? You're talking about taking advantage, okay, of aggressiveness of the defense by now forcing misdirection on them. And what does that do? It allows them now that they have to cast a huge picture of what they're looking at. So now they're seeing nothing, right? If they've got to look at the receiver left, look at the receiver right, notice his alignment there, notice his alignment there, and now you're able to come back with your fastball, you're going to catch them looking at too much, okay? And so we want to make these all built upon our complementary type plays. So right here you see we're in a FIB formation boundary type formation. All right, so it's going to look like counter to the field. Once again, we're going to tell our first puller here, as he comes around, if he can bypass this guy, he's going to bypass the end, right? If the end's forcing down the squeeze, we want to bypass, gain the extra hat. Sorry, I'm on a wooden table right now trying to draw my mouse. We want to bypass, gain the extra hat. Our second puller knows he's coming around for the +1 in the alley. Now we're bringing our receiver all the way around, all right, on our counter gap scheme. So right here you see, same thing, the defensive end squeezes himself. Now that play side tackle knows that he can just hit the hip of the 2-eye, work to the backside linebacker, okay? And now we can get our center up in the alley, obviously get our second puller on around, all right, and now we can get one of our most dynamic players in the country, the ball out of space. And then we talk about that style of play, right? How do we protect the football? Watch our running back. When we get to the arounds, right, we coach our running backs. They're making a touchdown block. This receiver here on the backside, he's going for the touchdown block across the field. The running back's going to work through the mesh, suck the defensive end down, and then now he's going for the touchdown block. Our kids truly know, all right, when we call these type plays, we're not calling them, okay, to take advantage, okay, of just, misdirection. We're taking advantage of the defense. We're going for the hitters, right? We're going for the juggler. We want the big plays and obviously the big gains off of them. So unbelievable job right there of everyone executing, all right? Simple, simple, simple for the O-line. They're still blocking the exact same play. So right there, we've shown you a counter bounce, a counter sweep, right? Counter RPOs built off of what we do best, right? What's our tendencies, right? What's our identity? That's our identity, right? All right, here, this goes back to 2019. People say, well, man, how many times can you get away? Well, here, obviously, you can see the big dog right here, man, most talented player that was on that field. And we weren't going to bypass him at that point, right? So we wanted to make sure that we secured the defensive end. Once again, built off our counter scheme, backside tackle, now working our pin block. We get the front side seal block by the tight end to eliminate any type of gap exchange. And then we'll bring the single receiver on around in the boundary, getting him out of the space, allowing him to be an explosive playmaker. And this is what allows your identity to be fun, right? How do you combat those tendencies? You see right here, right? Hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to show you one thing, okay, and we're going to make it look exactly like it, but we're going to have the change up. Now, that was 2019. I put this clip on here just a little bit of fun. Obviously, this is 2021. People say you got to be careful about, doing things, tendencies, right? Well, here, this is why I say tendencies aren't bad, okay? That last ball was on the 22-yard line. This ball now is on the 14-yard line. Okay, we're not doing it off our counter screen, but we're making it look like we're throwing a quick screen to the boundary to the running back and then handing a reversing around. And you can see the exact same intent of the play, force the defense to have to think. We're going to bypass the defensive end, making it look like we're coming back to slice him on a block, cut him off. We're going to bypass him. So now we're able to have fun, right? We're in, up, and out, pinning the play side backer. Look at the effort and intent of our center here out here rolling and running. We get the ball out on perimeter. Another huge explosive play, another touchdown. Different player, same area of the field, same result, okay? Because it's based on our identity. This is what we do, and this is who we are. Look at the effort here by the center. This kid I absolutely love, man. Started his career off as a walk-on, built himself into one of the most valuable players in college football, in my opinion, last year. And so look at him out in front running, right? You think if he didn't believe in the style of play, you think if he didn't believe in who we were as an identity as a team, he wouldn't be playing that hard, right? He knows on that scheme.